Right. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Are you ready for today class? What we discussed in last class? What? Sorry? Why? Super class, no. Super class constructor. When we create subclass object, how can we prove? Listen, when you are saying three ways, first way, when child born, parent is not born, when you're saying that, please smile at the interviewer. Don't with a serious face, don't say. That is joke, no? You should have some joke sense in your body, okay? So nowadays, because of this reels and all, what is joke, what is serious, what is kidding, people are not aware of that. All crime movies only, na? Crime movies, murder movies, okay? This kind of movies only there in the social media, and more you are making hit of this kind of movies only. Pushpa, Taggedele, Asal Taggedele, okay? Already Taggipaid, inken Taggipad, bonda. Okay? All these kind of murder movies, because of that, in your brain only, the cruelty is injected, jokes you don't know, family values you don't know, culture you don't know, everything gone out of the society. So that's why when you are saying that statement, smile little bit, okay? Actually, when kid born, parent is not born, okay? But wherever kid going, parent also will come. That means when child loaded, parent is also loaded. Wherever I going, parent information coming with, Second, parent is separately body, child separate body. Body means what? Loading. After that, parent properties are separately not available. They are part of your properties. After they have written the properties on your name, in your passbook or in your property sheet only, their sheet also will come and join. So that's what object. So final conclusion, when we create subclass object, superclass object is not created. Okay. Just because of by writing SOPL in superclass constructor, superclass object created, subclass object created, that is a bad proving way. Okay. Right. So yesterday we learned the topic. Now today we are entering into the next very, very important point. All are ready? 100%. You will not understand today class. Today class, 100% you will not understand. Okay, na? Or skipper. Today class, you have two options. Number one, skip the topic. Or try. Try a skipper. I like to skip. Anyways, you don't understand now. Time waste. Bolo. Unnecessary you try and you will not respond. Unnecessary I will scold you. Again, misunderstanding between you and me. This fellow, cruel fellow, always scolding. What do you say? Skipper? Okay, no? Sir, let's see how many people answer. Okay, let's see. Now I'm writing, observe. Example E1 equal to new example. What and what available in this line? What and what is there in this line? Object is? My question is very clear. What and what is there in this line? Once again? That is the right answer. That's why I'm asking you every day, speak in the class, so that you will understand faculty and understand interviewer further. Out of this many class, those 3 students only give an answer. Why? From the day one, those 3 students only will answer the questions, irrespective of I'm scolding, shouting, whatever, least bother. Am I right? Boys, some days I used to ask them, you wait. Remember? That's what understanding faculty, answer to the faculty question is important. Whatever you want should not answer. 1 second you have to think, what is expecting? Yeah, this is an object creation. But what I say, I said, what and what is there in this line? Clearly my question has answer. I'm expecting 2. What and what? Water and water. Answer there. Question or statement you have to compare. What? Variable. And equal to. And object. Tell me again. What and what there? What the type of variable? What the type of object? Type. What is the type of object? Object also type na. Int a equal to 10. Here, variable of what type? Value of what type? Int. 10 is of what type? Int. Similarly, example E1 equal to new example. Here, E1. Example type. Object. Example. Sir, how do you know example type? After new keyword, what name you have written? Example. Now tell. Here in this line, how many classes memory involved? Once again. 2. What are the 2? Example and object. Example holding object. Object has 2 classes, example and object. After storing this object reference 1010 in E1 variable, it is pointing to which class memory? Everyone should answer. Last chair. Should answer, okay? Don't sit silently. I'll come to the last chairs more than first chairs. The torture will be there to the last chairs. That's why sit front chair. I will not torture you. Last ki 11 torture no adugutunnav. Please sir, torture me sir. Please sir, come sir. Okay. So that's why occupy first chairs. Last ki 11 such a way. Now, E1 variable pointing to which class memory in the object? Example. Why not object? Why not object class memory? Why only example class memory? Because variable type is example. Wonderful. Super. Now, sample, sorry. Okay. Sample S1 equal to new sample. Can I take class this Sunday? Possible? Because next week I may take 3 to 4 days leave. Maybe next week or maybe next week. Coming 15 days, I'll take 3 to 4 days leave. So we have to compensate. Next, is it possible to take class morning 8 a.m. daily? 8 a.m. to 11, possible? How many people not possible? Not possible. Not. 1, 2. Hey, why 2 hands raised there? 1%. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 girls. Okay. Why not possible? Hey, నేను అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్కి ఆన్సర్ చేయరా? వరాయికల్ క్లాస్ మార్నింగ్ ఎందుకు జాయిన్ అయ్యావు? క్లాస్ ముందు క్లాస్ ఎందుకు జాయిన్ అయ్యావు? నేను చెప్తే జాయిన్ అయిపోతావు, నువ్వు ఆలోచించుకో. క్లాస్ ముందుల క్లాసు, క్లాస్ తర్వాత క్లాసు జాయిన్ అవ్వకూడదు. మినిమం 1 hour గ్యాప్ ఉండాలి, ముందులో వెనకాల గ్యాప్ ఉంచుకోవాలి. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, ఎనీ అదర్ టైం 4 o'clock పాసిబుల్? వరాయికల్. ఓకే. సరే, సండే వి విల్ ప్లాన్, ఓకేనా? This Sunday I'm thinking. Timing, whatever time you want, I will take. Whichever time. Sunday means how many hours? Sunday means only 2 hours, sir. Are you still beginners? You are experienced. Okay. Being an experienced person, I take any number of hours also you can attend. You have that capability, I know. Okay. Next Sunday class will not be offline. It will be only online. Because Sunday I should not trouble the admin. No. He is having only 1 day holiday. That 1 day also, if I ask him to come, not good. Okay. For our problem, why should we trouble admins? So that's why Sunday will be only online. So this Sunday, I may take a class, get ready. Topic will be not a continuation topic, that will be a new topic. Understood? I am planning to take string handling. String, you know string? Every day we are using a string name equal to Hari. ఇప్పుడు హరి మీద ఏమేమి ఆపరేషన్ చేయొచ్చు, అదే స్ట్రింగ్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. సో ఆన్ ద డేటా, స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా హరి, వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెంట్ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఐ కెన్ డూ, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ స్ట్రింగ్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. You know man handling? In childhood, your father, mother many times did man handling, na? Okay, like that. What are the different operations we can do on the string object is the class. So Sunday we may have class, and even I will also request you come on Saturday also. Understood? Saturday class timing will be regular 9 o'clock and also night 7:30. 7:30, any class there? Night 7:30. No, na? I know there is no class. You have class? Only one person, no problem. Any other? 7:30 to 9. Online only, no offline. Saturday, Sunday, special workshops. Saturday, regular class online, sorry, offline. Night class, online. Understood? Yes, sir. Amma, any other doubts? Any what do you call objections? Yeah. Objection? Objection? Okay, objection overruled. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, I don't consider your objections. You have to adjust your timings and come to the class. Online era, I'm telling you. Okay, na? Saturday, Sunday, 2 days. Saturday, 9 a.m. regular class, offline. Okay, night class will be 7:30 to 9, online. Sunday also online. Sunday time what? I will tell you. I cannot confirm you now. And Sunday there will be a long session, not 2 hours class. Okay, I may take afternoon also. Sunday I may take afternoon also, after lunch. So get ready for complete day class. Understood? That much time, how can I? Chodam, why you cannot? Why, how can I na? Sir, then my question is why you cannot? Let's see now. Okay, na? It's a challenging decision. As our body brain can support to sit and listen that much time. Sir, my mobile may be blast. Don't use mobile, use laptop. Sir, I don't have laptop. Okay, every 1.5 hour I'll give break. That time switch off mobile for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, and then again start. It will be adjusted. Sir, I don't have that much net. Recharge, add on. Okay, recharge, add on. Now if you don't have money, just send your father number to me. I will talk to your father to send money. Okay. Okay, I have every problem solution. Now tell me, in this line, sample S1 equal new sample. Avalo, how many what do you call how many classes involved here? Okay, are tumri fellow. That's what I am saying. Sunday class time I will tell you. Online students, is your speaker will not work or your ears problem? Tell me, online students, what is your problem? One side I am saying, another side. What? Yes, please. I am saying on Saturday, I'll tell you the timings. Okay. Sunday morning 7 a.m. to night 9 p.m. You don't have any appointments. Okay na? Class timing is morning 7 a.m. to night 9 p.m. Adi. Complete day, anytime I will take, get ready. Come on. Sample S equal to new sample. How many classes involved here? Variable type, object type. Inside sample, how many classes available? Yeah. Inside sample class object, how many classes available? One class ఏంట్రా మళ్ళా మొదటికి వచ్చారు మీ దుంపల దగ్గర. In a new example object, how many classes memory available? Then in the sample class object memory, how many classes available? 3. Sample is subclass of example, no? Where did you say? Are in your notes already previous page you have written, every day new class. Class sample extends example you have written already program. Gajanis. Now tell me, in sample object, how many classes memory is available? 3. What are the 3? Okay. Then object reference 2020 stored in S1. Now it is pointing to which class memory? Why? Because the variable is of type. Okay. Now answer my question. When we create object and store it in a referenced variable, the referenced variable pointing to entire object are based on the type of the variable class. Wonderful, super, marvelous. E2 equal to new sample. Abhi bolo. What and what available? What and what I created? Variable of type sample of type object of type sample. Okay. First of all, is this line correct or wrong? Why wrong? Because sample object cannot be stored in example. Why? Try. Int I1 equal to single quote A allowed. తెలుసా ఒక సీక్రెట్ చెప్పేదా ఫస్ట్ టైం మాట్లాడితే తప్పకుండా రాంగ్ ఆన్సర్ చెప్తారు తెలుసా ఈ 45 రోజుల్లో నువ్వు ఫస్ట్ టైం మాట్లాడు ఐఎమ్ సో హ్యాపీ టుడే పార్టీ ఫుల్ పార్టీ ఓకే ఐఎమ్ ఈగర్లీ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ యువర్ వర్డ్స్ టు లిసన్ ఓకే ఫైనల్లీ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఏడు ఇంకొకరు ఉన్నాడు అక్కడ నీ బ్రదర్ ఆడిప్పుడు మాట్లాడితేనే వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నా ఆడి కూడా మాట్లాడితే డబుల్ పార్టీ finally tell me int A equal to single quote A compile or not compile? Why compile? Single quote A is a character lesser range than int. Variable type is in, value type is character can be stored, lesser type can be stored in a higher range. And tell me here who is a lesser type and who is higher type? Example is a one type, sample is a one type, two types. Who is a lesser type? Subclass is always lesser and superclass is always higher. And tell me, can I store subclass object in superclass variable? మళ్ళా నువ్వు అంటారేంట్రా అది మిమ్మల్ని ఏం చేయాలరా అసలు and next you already practice the inheritance program. What is that? When we create a class as a subclass of another class, this class will obtain 3 things from the superclass. Number 1, type, properties, behaviors. What is the meaning of subclass? Obtain the type. Wherever superclass variable available, there we can store subclass object. We can pass and return subclass object. Gurtundara notes code rasaruga. You return notes also. What is the rule in storing one class object in another class? The object type must be subclass of variable type. Then we can store. Go to previous pages. Refer. Go to previous pages, somewhere you have written this. After inheritance definitions completed, inheritance programs. Check the refer the notes so that you will remember forever. ఏం జరిగింది? Found a notes. Now tell me, can I store subclass object in super class? Yes. Now tell me now. What is the variable type? What is the object type? Inside sample class object, how many classes memory available? What the three? After object creation, 30 reference stored in E2 variable. Now E2 variable pointing to which class? Again you are coming back. Array, previous point don't forget about. Again repeat. Sample object reference 30 stored in E2 variable. Now E2 variable is of what type? Then E2 variable pointing to which class memory in the sample object? Example class. Why? Just previously you answered referenced variable pointing to the class in the object based on its type, not the entire object graph. Clear? Now tell me. Sample S2 equal to new example. Is this allowed? Why? Because super class object cannot be stored in subclass. Enduku? Why? When subclass can store in superclass, why superclass object cannot be stored in subclass? నేను ముందలు చెప్పిన 3 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ యూస్ చేసి ఈ లైన్ ఆన్సర్ చేయండి. యూజ్ ద explanation given in the previous 3 lines and its memory architecture and apply that point in the 3rd line, derive the answer. You know, entire world, it's a open challenge, 10 crores, 100 crores, 1,000 crore challenge. Okay, na? Even James Gosling also might not explain anywhere this point. If you want, find anywhere. Why you cannot store? Generally, there is a rule. The rule is what? We can store subclass object reference in superclass, but we cannot store superclass object in subclass. Answer, why? Because that's a syntax rule. You cannot store. Why you cannot store? There is a reason why you cannot store. Okay, I already gave the clue. First 3 lines, if you consider explanation, 4th line, why you cannot store, reason you will get. That reason, if you understand, next all entire Java easy. Think, come on, think. Why you cannot store? It is an open challenge. Only you and me can find the reason why it cannot store. If any other Ameerpet student or faculty is telling that secret, then he is my student. Okay, no? Now, why we cannot store superclass object reference in subclass referenced variable? This is my question. Consider the first 3 statements explanation, memory architecture, then confirm. Due to size, what size? Sandeep. Chinchan, all chinchan. నేను మొత్తం 3 క్వశ్చన్లు అడిగా. I asked 3 questions. Why? What is the problem? Then okay, what is the problem? Your answer correct, but your answer correct, but you are not giving conclusion. Your answer correct, but you are not giving conclusion. Come on, boys. Girls are dominating the useless fellows. No problem. So let them dominate. How the? Sample class object I didn't create. Example class object I created. Sample class variable. Why no reference? So what? 1 minute. Why it cannot refer? That's what my question. Whose memory? Why it cannot? మళ్ళీ అక్కడ దాకా వచ్చి వెనక్కి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నావు. మళ్ళీ వచ్చేసావు, అక్కడ దగ్గర దాకా వచ్చి మళ్ళీ వెనక్కి వెళ్ళిపోయావు. మళ్ళీ అది ఇది తిరుగుతావు గుండ్రంగా. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ క్లాస్ సూపర్ క్లాస్ అయితే ఏంటి ప్రాబ్లం? అది నా క్వశ్చన్. ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్లాస్ మళ్ళీ చెప్పు, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది? వీ కెన్ యాక్సెస్ ఓన్లీ. యాక్సెస్ చేసుకో, ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? నాన్ ప్రైవేట్ మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోరా బాయ్. వీ కెనాట్ యాక్సెస్ ఆల్ మెంబర్స్ ఆఫ్. యాక్సెస్ చేయొద్దు. నేను ప్రైవేట్ చెప్తే నువ్వు ఎలా యాక్సెస్ చేస్తావు? నాన్ ప్రైవేట్ నువ్వు యాక్సెస్, అదే పర్మిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి నీకు, అన్నీ యాక్సెస్ చేయలేవు నువ్వు. అదే కదా రూల్. ప్రైవేట్ అంటే డోంట్ యాక్సెస్, నాన్ ప్రైవేట్ అంటే యాక్సెస్. దాంట్లో ఇంకా నువ్వు చెప్పిన పాయింట్కి దానికి ఏం సంబంధం? నెక్స్ట్, ఎనీ అదర్ స్టూడెంట్స్? మీ టర్న్ అయిపోయింది, వెయిట్. నెక్స్ట్. ఎందుకు తీసుకోలేదు? వై ఇట్ కెనాట్ టేక్? మళ్ళీ అదే చెప్తున్నావు. అదే ఎందుకు? వై? అరే why cannot? That's what my question. Why it cannot take? Again you are saying same question as answer. Okay, listen. Here what is the point? No bone. Here's holding. Okay, we are holding one person with another person hand. Why child cannot hold parent? Adi question. Understand? Next, come on. That's what my question. Why you cannot store? Again you are saying the same answer. Sorry. అర్థం కాలేదు. ఉన్నామా? మెమరీ రిఫరెన్స్ క్రియేట్ అయిందంటే అర్థం కాలేదు. తీసుకున్నాం అయితే. అయితే నెక్స్ట్, ఎనీ అదర్ గర్ల్స్? నో, యువర్ టైం కంప్లీటెడ్. Second row, anybody there? No one. Array. Fourth row. Boys. నీ టర్న్ అయిపోయింది, ఇంక మాట్లాడదానికి లేదు. చెప్పు. ఇన్కంపాటబిలిటీ అదే ఎందుకురా? అదే నా క్వశ్చన్, ఎందుకు ఇన్కంపాటబిలిటీ? మనం టెక్నికల్ వర్డ్ తీసుకొచ్చావు. Why it cannot point? There is no sample. Wrong answer. Sample class object. Sample class object. That is the right answer. Okay. Simple point. See, from the day beginning, first day of our class, I'm keep on saying, when I ask a question, don't use your brain. If you use your brain, khatam. Bye bye, tata. You have to consider previous question answer, so that next question answer will come. First question answer only new, then down all questions, entire class. First 15 minutes only new. The entire remaining 1.5 hour class is a continuation of first 15 minutes. I keep on saying, consider object memory and consider the pointing reference. Example class object contains only example class memory, and it's a super class object memory. It doesn't contain sample class memory. If you store example class object reference in sample class variable, sample class variable must pointing to the sample class memory available in this example object. Otherwise, in English? Now example object doesn't contain sample class memory, then to which class memory the sample can point? That's why they are incompatible. That's why they cannot store. And then how is it possible to store in a sample object in example? In a sample object, example memory available, example variable can pointing to example class memory. For example, now you are going on the road, then that side building coming. Can you go inside building? Why? Because your classroom not there, your hostel room not there. If you go there, owner will kick you out. Can you come into this room, in this building? Yes. In this building, can you access the entire building, all the rooms? No. Only this room only you can access, because you are of which type? HK student. Then this room is HK student room. This building has many rooms, but all rooms you cannot access. So if you want to go and access something, your type, your presence must be exist there. Your presence plus access present is there. No. Only your presence memory only you can access, and your parent. That means my classroom and its parent. Lab also you can access, na? Lab is super class. Can you access other class? No, not possible, because that is not your type. So final conclusion is what? When I can store, when is it possible to store one class object in another class variable? That variable type class memory available in this object, then you can store. How is it possible, or when it is possible, one class memory available in another class object? If that class is super class or subclass? When one class memory available in another class object, subclass or super class? Class is super class. If class is super class of this object class, then that memory will be available. And then tell me, is this line allowed? Object obj equal to new sample. Yes, allowed. Why allowed? In this sample class object, in this sample class object class memory available, obj variable can point. Tell me, is it allowed? Object obj2 equal to new example. Allowed? Why allowed? Because in example class object class memory available, obj2 variable can point into that memory. Everyone understood? So tell me, when we develop inheritance, subclass object we can store in super class variable. We cannot store super class object in subclass variable, because super class object doesn't contain subclass members memory to pointing. This is a very, very important conclusion explanation. You know, there is a small problem with me. I will not only teach you rules, reason behind the rule. Generally, in previous batches, I used to promise. Nowadays, I'm not promising this. Previous batches, I used to promise, I will make you compiler, Pakka, all batches. Number 2, JVM, Pakka, all batches. Number 3, developer, Pakka. Number 4, faculty. This is depending on your presence. Number 5, James Gosling. I can make you even James Gosling also. What is the meaning of James Gosling? When James Gosling developing this project, Java language project, what are all he is thinking behind the reasons, behind the rules also, I can teach you if you are supporting me, allowing me to teach. Understood? I can make you all 5. But nowadays, last 2, I'm not promising because you are more addicted to the reels and only you are waiting for what? Reel and 2 minutes now. Nowadays, what Instagram has increased the time to 2 minutes to 3 minutes, Do you know this? Earlier, Instagram will consider your video as a reel only if it is as 2 minutes. As a reel, it is a pushing only if it has a 2 minutes. Now it is extended to 3 minutes. Why? Because within the 2 minutes, we are unable to present the content. Now I am getting too much torture to prepare the videos. ఒక చిన్న డెఫినేషన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ 2 minutes లో ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి నేను? Okay, what I am doing, Inheritance is a inheritance. It is used for inheriting. Remaining points we'll see in the next video. ఏం చెప్పాలి అక్కడ? Next video. Now let's write a small program how to develop inheritance. Class A extends B. This is inheritance. After developing inheritance, what will happen background? We'll see in the next video. ఆడికి ఇంక ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది వినడానికి? Sir, if I prepare 5 minutes video, people writing comments, sir, it is lengthy, sir. Can you please decrease the length? Okay. That's how the people are now, Nabe generation becoming. Subject also counting in the length. Okay, finally, did you understand this memory structure? Okay, now I am asking question. Everyone answer. I am writing example E1 equal to, I am writing sample S1 equal to new sample. Sir, let me take like this. I am writing A1 equal to new A. In the class A, I have variable A. Then system.out.println A1.A. Allowed? Allowed? Allowed. First line, understood? Now second line. What is the meaning of second line? I am accessing A variable from A1. A1 class, A1 object. No, 2. Observe here. You didn't write here new A. You have written word A1.A. The meaning of this line very important. Accessing the variable A memory from A1 class from A1 pointing object. అర్థం కాల మళ్ళీ చెప్పు. సరే, ఫస్ట్ తెలుగు తర్వాత హిందీ. ఎప్పుడైనా వేరియబుల్ యాక్సెసింగ్ లైన్ మీకు కనిపిస్తే దాన్ని ఎలా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి, ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి, ఎక్కడి నుంచి తెచ్చుకోవాలి? ఇక్కడ వాల్యూ ప్రింట్ చేయాలి కదా 10ని. దాన్ని ఎలా ప్రింట్ చేయాలంటే ఈ వేరియబుల్ యొక్క డిక్లరేషన్ని A1 క్లాస్కి వెళ్ళి వెతుక్కోవాలి. సరే, హిందీ పీపుల్ వెయిట్, డోంట్ టాక్. ఓకే, ఈ A1 వేరియబుల్ డిక్లరేషన్ని ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి వెతుక్కోవాలి? ఏ క్లాస్లోకి వెళ్ళాలి. ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్లోకి వెళ్ళాలి. ఈ క్లాస్ ఏలో ఇంట్ ఏ ఉందా లేదా చూసుకోవాలి. ఉంది. ఉంటే ఇది ఏం వేరియబుల్, స్టాటికా నాన్ స్టాటికా? మరి నాన్ స్టాటిక్ వేరియబుల్ మెమరీ క్లాస్లో ఉండిద్దా, ఆబ్జెక్ట్లో ఉంటుందా? ఆబ్జెక్ట్లో. ఇక్కడ నుంచి A1 పాయింటింగ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఎవరు? 1010. ఈ 1010లోకి వెళ్ళిపోవాలి. ఈ 1010లో ఉన్న ఏ వాల్యూని తెచ్చుకోవాలి. అండర్స్టాండ్ తెలుగు పీపుల్? ఇప్పుడు హిందీ. నాకు రాదు, మీకు రాదు. ఓకే, ఐ డోంట్ నో హిందీ, యూ డోంట్ నో హిందీ. ఓకే, లెట్ మీ ట్రై. कब्बू जब ओके वो वेरिएबल एक्सेस करने का लाइन सीखे तो देखे तो क्या करना, इधर फर्स्ट ए वेरिएबल को ढूंढना करेक्ट. कहाँ ढूंढना? क्लास ए का. क्लास A1 वेरिएबल का टाइप क्या है? ये है. इधर से उधर आना पड़ता है. इधर वेरिएबल का डिक्लेरेशन मिले तो वो क्या है, स्टैटिक है नॉन स्टैटिक है? नॉन स्टैटिक। नॉन स्टैटिक का वेरिएबल मेमोरी कहाँ है, क्लास में और ऑब्जेक्ट में? ये वन पॉइंटिंग का ऑब्जेक्ट कौन है, 1010 है। सो इधर से 1010 को जाके ये इन 1010 मेमोरी में 2 क्लासेस मेमोरी है, और क्या क्या है, ये क्लास मेमोरी है, ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास में। ये क्लास मेमोरी ये वेरिएबल लेके आना पड़ता है। अंडरस्टूड है ना? ओके, नाउ इंग्लिश, इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज। Whenever you see a variable accessing statement, you should not directly go to the object. That is wrong. First, you must go to A1 type class. What is the A1 type class? A. In A class, that variable declaration available? Yes. Is it static or non-static? Non-static memory available in the class? No. Available in object. From the class A, I might have created multiple objects or not? From which object that A class where A variable memory should take? A1 pointing. A1 pointing to which memory? 1010 object memory. Go to 1010 memory. Go to in 1010 memory. Go to class A. Class A memory A value you bring. Understand the 3 languages? Era babu, international students understood? Telugu, Hindi, international, regional, national, international. Okay, I am international terrorist. Okay. All languages. Now tell. Again, I am writing next statement. Everyone, please try to understand without memory now. A1 equal to new A. What is the meaning of it? Create A class object, store it reference in A1 pointing to this A class memory available in this 1010 object. Object is what? 1010. Now, answer. If you see variable accessing statement SOPLN A1.A, what is the meaning of it? Access A variable of A1 class A from A1 pointing object. In A1 pointing object, I should access A from any one of the classes or from A class. A class. Let me apply this point in another example complex. A1 equal to new B. Now tell me. Variable is what type? Object is what type? Down I am writing system.out.println A1.A. Which class members you will access? A class members or B class members? B. Why? Because the reference you have used what? A. You have used whose reference? A. By writing A1 dot. What the meaning of it? Access A1 class members. And tell me, your father told you, in your house, your father bedroom is there, living in your house. Child house, you are well educated, got the job and, studied well Java, got the job, bought a, 4-bedroom flat in Hyderabad. Okay, then you shifted your parents also to Hyderabad, they are staying in your house. Okay, now tell me, your father, you there in the hall, TV watching, suddenly your father told, Arey, bring my specs. Bring my specs. Who told? Father. What is the reference? Reference. Father. Dot. What he asked? Specs. Then, where you go? In your house. Your house, okay? In your house, you will go into your room or your father room. Why? Father dot. Then where you have to go? Into father room. In your house, into father room you go. Search for the specs. Not available. Then come back and say, father, no specs. Then we'll go into your room and search. No. Why your father specs available in your room? Your father say father dot. Okay, that is the same real life meaning applied here. You access variable by using which reference type? A1 type. Search for or access A variable from A1 class memory A from B object. Tell me, inside B object, A class memory available or not? B class memory, A class memory, object class memory. And then reference is what? 1010. Here we have A variable with value 50, or I can say 10. Here I have a variable called B. with value what? 20. Then when I write A1 dot, bolo. Now you are accessing a variable from B class or from the A class? A class. From the A class you are taking and return. Understood? Pakka? Now I have a question. Ready? Tell me now. Your father kind of specs, can you also buy? Same problem, no? What is the problem? Your father is a very stylish person, okay? He is a very, stylish person. He bought one good specs looking good. Then you like it. That model you like it. That look and feel like it. So you also buying the same specs. Allowed or not allowed? Tell me. In your B class also, in the B class also, I am creating variable A with my own another value 50. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. I can create super class variable in subclass. Allowed. No problem. Then this concept is called variable hiding. What do you call? We learned this kind of concept in the object-oriented programming basics. What was that? Variable shadowing. Class 2 method variable name is same, then call shadowing. Super class to subclass variable name is same, then we call it as what? Variable hiding. And tell me, in B1.A, will you get output 10 or 50 here? Array, what I have written here, A1.A. For A1.A, what is the output? 10 or 50 here? 10 or 10, why 50? And కొత్త వేరియబుల్ యాడ్ చేసి extra variable I added, then you change your flow of execution. What is the output? What is the meaning of this line? Access a variable of which class? Of A class from B object. A class variable from B object. Then now you'll go into B object, into which class? A class. From A class you will take. Ardhavainda? Very important confusion. Here should not consider object type class. You must consider what? Variable type class in object B. Okay, object B and this everything is object B. In B object you consider B class memory, A class memory, A class memory. Because variable is what type? A. Ardhavainda? Bolo. T-shirt. Specs. Understand everyone? Tell me, when we store subclass object in a super class variable, can I access subclass specific members? No, we can access only super class members because compiler and JVM refers variables only to super class available in this object. Then when I write A1.A, how to pronounce A1.A? A1.A only. Pronounce A1.A as A1.A only, Abhishek Gupta. Now everyone tell me, if I write system.out.println of A1.B, is it compiled or not compiled? Not compiled. Why not compiled? B available, no? B available in which class? B class. But you are asking to use which reference? What the meaning of A1 dot access from only A class? Katam. Understood? Tell me now. If I store subclass object reference in super class referenced variable, we can access only the members available in super class, and it's a further super class available in this object, but not from subclass. Because A1 dot meaning is what? A class. I repeat again. What the meaning of A1 dot A? Access variable A from A1 class memory from this object. That object may be A class or may be B class. List both. This is the meaning of this statement. Then hence, is it possible to access subclass specific members from Okay, subclass specific members by using superclass reference. Answer is what? No. Okay, hope 2 points understood. Pakka. Okay, now I have third question. Look at the diagram once again. A1 equal to new B. Any doubts? Variable is what type? Object is what type? How many class memories available? A1 variable pointing to which class? Then by using A1 dot, which class members we can access? Only A class members. Can we access B class members? If you try to access, it leads to compile time error. What is the compile time error? Cannot find symbol, cannot find symbol variable B in class. Excellent. In class A, because A1 is what type? A. Now answer my question. Ready? First point completed, second point completed. I am entering into third point. Ready? I want access B. Angel. I want to store subclass object reference in superclass variable, but still I want to access subclass members. Now understand my question. Here the problem is object, problem is variable. We are unable to access B variable. Is it because of object or is it because of variable type? Excellent. Because of variable type. Okay. Object is B object. B object contain B variable. Then why am I not able to access? Because you created wrong reference. Because of your wrong reference. Look at the diagram, please. If you understand diagram, next third point is easy. A1 variable created. Object created. Say, B class object or memory? Next. Next. Now reference is one reference only. Inside we have A variable and inside we have B variable. 0, 0. Did you observe? My hand is writing the diagram exactly as per the execution flow. My hand never commit mistake, even though I am not thinking. Actually, I am not thinking the flow of execution, but my hand is following automatically. Top to bottom memory regions, bottom to top memory regions, top to bottom memory allocation with the default values, bottom to top constructor calling, top to bottom initialization. 0 replace with 10, 0 initialize with what? 20. And now reference is stored in A1. A1 is pointing to A class memory. Then A1 dot can access only members available in A or the members available in object. Okay, na? Now, here A1 dot B means the problem is not with the object, the problem with what? Reference. Can you solve this problem? By changing the variable type. Why variable A1 pointing to A? Because object is A na, variable type A na. Now I want to change variable type B and store the same reference 1010 here. Then B1 pointing to, then B1 dot B error or no error? Then write the statement like this. B1 equal to, hey, you must create new object. No, I want in the same object. I don't want to go from this house to another house. In this house only, I want change from parent room to child room. Now, your father asked what? Bring the specs. Then first you are searching in the parent. Then they are not available. Then you come back and say cannot find. Then your father say check in your bedroom also. That means what? Change the reference from parent class to child class. Change the reference from parent class to child class. How can I change abracadabra and change it? No. I have to take the new type of the variable of type what? B1. Then B1 equal to A1 if I write. Tell me, problem solved? A1 reference is what? 1010. 1010 value reading, copying into B1. Then B1 pointing to B memory. Right? Right. Right. Compiler throw error. Compiler will throw error. Why? Compiler throw error incompatible types. A cannot be stored in B. A1 is what type? A. Super class can store in subclass. Sir, no, sir. The object coming is from A1 is B na, sir. B can be stored in B na, sir. Who are you? Compiler or JVM? As a compiler, why are you seeing the value? Values are compile time things or runtime things, sir. Runtime. Compiler doesn't know about values. Compiler know only what? Type. Variable type. When you access variable in the next line, it will not see variable value. It will see only variable type. What is the type of variable? A. A cannot be stored in B. Ayyo. But you know na? You have eyes. Compiler doesn't have eyes, but you have eyes. You know the variable, the object in A1 is B. But innocent fellow compiler don't know. Educate it. Educate. I know Java. You don't know Java. Then I am converting my known Java in your understandable way. Na? Similarly, what you do, silently comment this line. Then next write the same line equal to, if you write A1 directly, compiler को गुस्सा आता रे ये ऑब्जेक्ट कैसे स्टोर कर सकते. Now you have to tell to compiler, my dear innocent compiler, the object coming from A1 is not A, is what? B. The object coming from A is B, Babu. Please allow. You are requesting the compiler. Compiler, the object coming from A1 variable is not A, is B. Please allow me. Then compiler look at your face and smile. Okay. Okay, na? Right. Okay, allowed. Understood? No, it will not allow. Whenever you say A1, no, your friend told, Arey mama, urgent 1,000 rupees I require. By evening, I will give you. Will you give? When morning don't have 1,000, how by evening you will get? You should have common sense, na? You should doubt. What is the guarantee by evening you will provide? If by evening don't provide, what should I do? Then compiler also asking the same question. You are saying that the object coming from A1 is B, but compiler doesn't believe that. Then compiler start doing checking. Really, let me check. Now, it is verifying the relation between A and B. In place of A1, it substitute its type A and then checking, is A subclass of B? No. Is B subclass of A? Yes. And tell me, if B is the subclass of A, in A variable B object can be stored and B object can be retrieved or not? Yes. Then, if you want to do this operation, what this operation is called? Casting. What this operation is called? Casting, typecasting, conversion. Okay, typecasting is nothing but conversion. You are converting one type of value to another type by using operator. What is operator? Cast operator. By using cast operator, you are doing conversion. That's why this sentence, this line is called what? Casting. Now my question is, whenever you do casting, compiler software blindly doesn't accept it. It verifies whether this variable type and this cast operator type have easier relation in any one of the direction, A to B or B to A. If there, now compile. There or not there? There. Hence compile. Now, I'm going to write one statement. You tell me, is it compiled or not? String S1 equal to string of A1. Now tell me, is it compiled or not compiled? Compiled. Again, you are using your brain. Use the above algorithm and apply here, babu. Every line is not a new continuation to above line. Compile or not compile? Why not compile? Because object problem, because of type problem. Type problem. In place of A1, what is substituted? A subclass of string. String subclass of A. Two-way direction, there is no. Is a relation. Hence, compiler consider from A1 string object cannot come. Hence, it is throwing incompatible types. Because of cast operator, can you convert any type to any type? No. You can convert to only is a relation types conversion only possible. Now tell me, here compiler software applying what algorithm? Two-way direction is a relation is there or not, it is checking. If is a relation is there, then it will compile, otherwise it will throw error. Everyone understand? Shall I proceed next point? Tell me, what JVM will do? What JVM will do? Here, what is the JVM will do? JVM work with value or object? JVM work with value or type? Value. What is the value available in A1? B. Then verify, is B subclass of B? If B is a subclass of B, then executed. Tell me, B is a subclass of B? Yes. Then it is executed. Reference is copied. What the reference? 1010 store, and now it is pointing. Then down, we should write system.out.println B1.B. Executed? Yes. Everyone samajh mein aaya? Finally, tell me now, very, very important point. Is it possible to store subclass object in superclass variable? Yes. If I store subclass object in superclass variable, can I access subclass specific members by using superclass? No. If we try to access, compiler will throw error. Point number 2. If you want to access subclass specific members by using superclass referenced variable, what should I do? I have to typecast. Now, storing subclass object reference in superclass variable, this concept is called upcasting. Upcasting. Storing, retrieving, not storing, retrieving subclass object from superclass, converting into subtype, storing subclass variable is called downcasting. This is a very, very, very important topics. Every day we are going to use it. Upcasting and downcasting. What is upcasting? Storing subclass object reference in superclass referenced variable is called what? Upcasting. Converting subclass object reference from superclass type to its own type and storing subclass variable is called what? Downcasting. Sir, why upcasting, sir? Why downcasting, sir? Going on in the next classes, you will understand. It's not the right time to understand this. Everyone understand? Today we discussed totally 3 points. Point number 1, if I store an object in a referenced variable, this referenced variable pointing to which class? The referenced variable type class. If the referenced variable is of type subclass, it pointing to subclass. If referenced variable is superclass, pointing to superclass. Second point, if I store subclass object reference in superclass variable, can I access subclass specific members? No, we can access only the members available in superclass. Third point, if I store subclass object in superclass variable, still I want to access subclass specific members, what should I do? Perform downcasting or typecasting. What is upcasting? Storing subclass object reference in superclass. Look at the diagram. A and this is B. Okay, this is the easy relation. Storing subclass object in superclass. What is this? Going up, na? That's why it is called upcast. Now, what is the downcasting? Storing superclass object in subclass variable. Storing superclass object in subclass variable. No. Retrieving subclass object from superclass to subclass is called what? Downcasting. In a upcasting and in downcasting, which object is moving? Same object, subclass object only going up and down. Understood? Paka? Really? Write down notes. What is the today class topic? Inheritance, sir? There are online students? Write down subclass object structure. Subclass object structure with superclass and subclass. With superclass and subclass. Reference type variable. Subclass objects memory structure with superclass and subclass type referenced variable. Write down this question. Completed a question? Write this diagram. Completed? Completed? Write down this. So zoom out. Today class is very important, guys. Please refer, revise, and every sentence you learn must by heart and remember. Completed. Here below diagram or above diagram? Already written diagram, no? Change below to above. Above program shows subclass object structure with a superclass and its own reference. Program ante SOP statement. ఈ మూడు లైన్లు రాసుకో మెయిన్ మెథడ్ లో, దట్ ఈస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. క్లాస్ నేమ్, మెయిన్ మెథడ్, స్టూడెంట్ S1, పర్సన్ P1, ఆబ్జెక్ట్ OBJ. ఏం రా నువ్వు? నెక్స్ట్ రైట్. క్వశ్చన్, why can't we store superclass object in subclass type reference variable? Write this diagram and notes. Don't tell this statement to other faculties. All people are sharing our secrets to other faculties and later creating problem. Last class advanced Java, one important point, Oracle secret, I explained to the advanced Java students. They went and told to the Oracle faculty. Now he started teaching the same point in the classes. I asked the next advanced Java batch student about the secret. Everybody giving answer. I asked, how do you know? My faculty told. Don't tell secret. Secret should be with you. Completed? Moving to the next point. What Ichichu? Completed when I ask. If you don't respond, I'll go next slide. Done. Online students. Why suddenly RK came? HK, BK, PK, RK. Okay, already 3 objects done. This is the 4th object, RK. Draw object memory diagram from the below statement. Right. Write them faster, slowly. How much time you take? Next, draw object memory diagram from the below statement. Can an object point in my multiple reference variables at a time? Student S1 equal to new student, person P1 equal to S1, object OBJ equal to S1. 3 lines ki memory diagram vaste ela vaste cheppandi. Completed a diagram. Tell me what you have written. First, S1 variable created. Then student object created with how many class memories? Student, person, object. Next. Person class contain name, student class contain SNO variables. 10 stored and pointing to student class. Now tell me, can I assign S1 to P1? Why? S1 is what type? Person is what type? Super class. What is the problem? S1 is what type, Nana? Student. Person is what type? What is the problem? Ask a question. Right to left is a available. Student is a person. Yes. No problem. P1 variable is created. S1 reference 10 copied. Pointing to which object? Memory. Which class memory? Person class memory. Now tell me, can you assign S1 to object class memory? Yes. Okay. Yeah. OBJ created. S1 student. Student is a subclass of object. Yeah. Student subclass of person. Person subclass of object. Then student automatically subclass of object. A equal to B. B equal to C. C equal to A. Massive. 10 stored pointing to object. అర్థమైందా రాసుకోండి if you didn't try. Answer, can an object point by multiple reference variables at a time? Yes. Completed. Now write a question. Write a question. Is it possible to access? Is it possible to access subclass members? Is it possible to access subclass members by using superclass reference variable? Is it possible to access subclass members using superclass reference variable? Answer, no. It leads to compile time error. It leads to compile time error. It leads to compile time error. Write down these 3 statements. Sorry, 6 statements. S1.snO no error, S1.name no error, P1.snO error, P1.name error, obj.2 errors. Then next, write a question. How can we access subclass? Right now, next question. How can we access subclass specific members? Subclass specific members by using super class type reference variable. Answer: by using super class type referenced variable. Answer: by using typecast or downcast. By using typecasting or downcasting. By using typecasting or downcast. Write the diagram. Completed? So here you write system.out.println a1.x, system.out.println a1.y. Allowed? Not allowed. Here system.out.println b1.x. Allowed? System.out.println b1.y. Using subclass reference, can I access superclass members? Yes, sir. Again, doubt. Both are allowed. So everyone, try this entire programs in your system by using main method. Type the program by your own. Chesara? Today class, 3 topics are very important, okay? So with this, we completed the most horrible topic of entire Java. Entire Java today class is the most horrible. Somehow we tried our level best to understand. Okay. And tomorrow we are going to see the next last important topic, super keyword. You already learned super keyword, no? No. Already you know, but little more points are there to discuss. And then after tomorrow class completed, we can go for complete project development. I gave you one project question. Remember, person, student, faculty. That we have to complete tomorrow Friday. Tomorrow Friday. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Saturday. Saturday again project. So Saturday you are not coming. అంతే కదా this Saturday, Sunday you will have extra class. Saturday morning 9 o'clock regular topic I'll take. Saturday night and a Sunday morning I'm going to take extra class. Chapter is string handling. Clearer? So don't miss this week classes, very important. Next week I may take complete 1 week also I may take holiday. Understood? So that's why. And when I take holiday, there are no holidays. I'll take class online. Understand? Offline will not be there, but online will be there. Online may not take full-fledged. So maybe 1 hour, depends. Okay, because I have some work at hometown, I have to go. Along with the work, I have to manage your classes also. Clear? Thank you. That's all for today class. Please practice these examples in system and come tomorrow.